Okay, so question 2 is asking you to predict the products for a single replacement reaction. Instead, this time it is with transition metals. And our transition metals are these guys right here in this particular example. So remember, to determine who the lonely guy is going to switch places with, you have to determine its charge, whether it's positive or negative. The number doesn't necessarily count in this case, just the positive or negative. Well, since transition metals, if you recall, have multiple charges, they give you the charge right here. So we can automatically see that Cu has a positive charge. So he's going to switch with the person that has a positive charge over here. So if we look for Fe, we can see that it's a transition metal. It doesn't give us the charge because they have multiples. It doesn't give us the charge on the periodic table. So we can remember that transition metals typically have a positive charge. And then chlorine, if we look, it has a negative charge because it's -1. So since chlorine's negative and Fe is positive, I know that Cu is going to switch places with Fe. So therefore my new products are going to be Cu, Cl, and then Fe will be by himself. Now, I'm not done just yet. I have to make sure I do crisscross rule and double check and make sure I don't have any diatomics. Totally spelled that wrong. There we go. So I need to do crisscross roll for this one. This guy I don't have to because he's by himself, but over here I do. Now, Cu's charge, if you look on the periodic table and find Cu, it's a transition metal. It has multiple charges. You don't know which charge it's going to be. That's why right here they give it to you as +2. Now, Cl's charge, I look on the periodic table, I find it's -1. Now, crisscross rule, just bring the numbers down when you switch them to give you Cu1, Cl2. And remember, we typically don't show the 1, so it's just CuCl2. So I need to have a 2 right here. Now, this answer would have been wrong if I had not done crisscross rule. That's why it's so important that we do this crisscross rule right here. Now, secondly, I need to check for diatomics. Well, Fe is a transition metal. He's not in our diatomic 7, which if you remember is everyone right here. So since he does not fall into that category, there's nothing we need to do with him. He just stays as Fe. So the correct products for this example would be CuCl2 plus Fe. Now that you have learned the process, you can use this to help you get question 2 correctly.